Hello, hello, my Lupies. How are you all doing today? Just gonna sit here and wait till some of my Lupies sign on. Mm-mm. Hello there. How are you today? Let me know who you are. Happy Sunday. Hope you are doing good. I am. I'm sitting here just wanting to talk with you all or you. We'll give a few minutes and see if we have some more people to join us. So I guess I'll play Panda Pop, not Panda Pop, Candy Crush until someone joins me. I have another little the phone here, so I'm playing a game. You are doing okay? Well, you doing okay? Just gonna wait a little bit, see if we have some more people to join me or join us actually. Thank you for signing in. I know a lot of people usually are out and about on Sunday, or either they are with their families or out at church. I just want to log in just to say hello. I may come back on tonight and do another live stream. So then we pretty much settle. Oh, I know Super Bowl. I forgot Super Bowl is tonight, so I don't know if we will have a lot of people even going to get on YouTube tonight. But I'm not watching the Super Bowl because my Atlanta Falcons are not playing. So I will not be watching the Super Bowl game. Not tonight. I'm going to give it a few more minutes and see if we have any more Lupies sign on. Give me like a couple more minutes then. If not, oh, I no, my team is not playing. Do you have a specific team that you have? Of course, I am Atlanta Falcons all the way. Yay! And the exciting, yeah, I my husband, he's even though we are, in the Atlanta area, his team is Jacksonville Jaguars. So you can only imagine how our house is whenever Jacksonville is playing Atlanta. House divided, house divided. So I'm not gonna watch the Super Bowl game. My mom, like, she's cooking, but Dallas. Oh yeah, we have a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans in my family. My gosh, we do. We have a lot of Dallas Cowboys, but I'm Atlanta Falcon. One day they're gonna get it. We have this new stadium here, a dome. I think the Super Bowl will be held here next year. We have a new dome that's like so expensive, so they have to have some type of way of paying for that dome here. So our Atlanta Falcons better do something soon. Hopefully they be able to to win us a title eventually. Yeah. I've actually been to Houston before. It's been a year. Last time I went out that way west was I went to Houston. It was right when it had Hurricane Katrina, and I was trying to get a flight out of Houston to get back to Atlanta. And that's the last time I ever been out that way. So, do you live in the Texas area or Dallas or Houston area? Oh, I know the weather is nice out there. I follow some people on Instagram, and I see them out there in bathing suits. I'm like, oh my God, I'll be so glad when we get some warm weather here because, oh my gosh, I've never been to California before. Hopefully, one day on my bucket list, I'll be able to go out there. I have a work sister. I call my work sister. She's from LA, and she's going out to California. I think going back home to be with her family in April for a little bit. And I told her I would love to go to California at least once. I just want to go out there. I want to just may have like spend like 2 weeks out there because I want to hit like all of the major landmarks. I want to go to San Diego. I want to go to San Francisco. I want to go. Is it Lake Tahoe? Is that Northern California? I want to go to Northern California. I want to go to Rodeo Drive, even though I may not be able to buy anything on Rodeo Drive. I at least want to go there. I want to go to Hollywood. I just want to just tour the entire state of California. Hey, Layla T, how are you? See you in six. Okay, okay. Sacramento is the best. Okay, I'm gonna think. I really do. I want to go out to California and just because it's like the weather is always beautiful there, and what we have in here is like one day it's hot, one day it's cold, one day we got snow, one day we got ice, then we have tornadoes. I mean, like the weather here is all over the place. Welcome. How you doing, Miss Layla? Yeah, I would love to go to California, any West Coast. I would like to go to actually the state of Washington. I would like to go there. Um, I think the furthest west I've gone. Yes, the weather does affect us. She wants to know, does the weather affect us a lot? It does. It really affects us a lot, especially when it's cold and like so. How for you, this truly blessed since you're out there in California with all of the sun. Does the sun affect you out there? Or with this cold weather we having here, my hands are always cold. Always. Feet are cold. Yeah, that's the thing about I don't understand this that my doctor tells me that whenever my vitamin D is low, I have aches and pains all over. Okay, but then they'll say, well, you need to go out in the sun to get vitamin D. But of course, if we go out in the sun, your windows are tinted for the summer. Yeah, but then when you go out into the sun, it causes you to have a flare up. So I'm like, we need the vitamin D. It's so important that we have vitamin D. But then again, you can't go outside because of the sun rays. I ache in the winter. I ache in the winter. I wear like a jacket or some type of long sleeve like year round because I'm always cold. I don't know. I'm always cold or just feel yucky. And the thing about when the weather here, you really can't predict what's going on. Did either one of you all got the flu shot? Because there's a lot that like the flu is just going crazy now, especially here in Georgia. The flu is crazy. So do you all have a problem with the flu where you all are? Yeah. My rheumatologist recommended that I would get the flu vaccine, which normally I would not, but he suggested that I went ahead and got it. I did get sick. Got sick. Was it a flare up or was it a flu or something? I actually got my baby girl who has Raynaud's. She went ahead and got the flu vaccine. Normally I do not believe in all these vaccinations that they want us to have, but since I've been diagnosed with lupus, I had no other choice. Well, I did have a choice, but he recommended the flu. Oh my gosh. How and you didn't get the vaccine? Cause seem like when you get the flu, it brings on a lupus flare up, and oh my gosh, to have that, I think I had a really bad cold this time last year. Oh my god, it wasn't the flu, but it was something. I was sick. Should I? No, should I should have. Actually, when I tell someone about my flare up, I tell them that it's like having the flu, because if you really look, some of the same symptoms that you have with the flu, similar to those of a lupus flare up. I will get fatigue, fevers, chills, all over body aches with my flare ups. And sometimes that's the same thing as having the flu. So of course you won't have like the congestion or the coughing and things like that. But for me, when I got the flu, whenever I had a flare up, it reminded me of having the flu, because you feel so bad. It's like your body is just trying to get to do stuff. You're like forcing yourself to do things and you're tired. So that's how I feel when I'm having a flare up. But I can tell when I'm getting ready to get a flare up. I get like this pain in my kidney area. Then it like radiates like right around beneath my breastbone. But not breastbone. Yeah, like yeah, I would say my breastbone. I would get my pain radiates around to that. And I knew eventually I'm gonna have a flare up. And then my bowels, even though it may sound gross, but I get really constipated when I'm in a flare up. And gosh, that's the worst feeling. When you feel so bloated and you can't go to the restroom. I've heard of that. Costochondritis. My doctor was like, I know. He's like, no, you don't have that. I'm like, but this is like every time I can tell when my flare up is coming, because I get those symptoms. So I've pretty much been studying my lupus over the years, even though I've only been diagnosed since 2014. Yes, sternum. Okay, mine started in my back and I get diarrhea. Yes, and it is the crazy thing about lupus. It affects us so differently. Everybody goes through lupus, do not have the same thing, same symptoms and stuff like that. And it was so frustrating. That's why in 2014, but I had been sick. Even though I was diagnosed with lupus, I was sick. Um, I'll tell you. I can tell you us. There's only a few of us. There's only us two here. In 2013, my oldest daughter got raped, and the stress from that really brought my lupus to the surface. I'm quite sure I had lupus throughout my childhood, because I used to be very sick when I was growing up, sick all the time. But when my daughter came to me and told me what had happened to her while she was in college, I was so angry for one, so stressed out and hurt. Ever since then, I began to get sick. So that's why I try to tell people to remain stress free, because stress can kill. Stress really destroys you. And from the stress from that with her brought my lupus to the forefront, and I have been sick ever since. Yeah, and stress. People don't realize how stress can really um, cause so many issues. And with that stress from that, it just was like a domino effect. And then I I got my only son and my mom died, and I couldn't handle it. I agree. Yeah, people don't realize how severe stress is, what it can really do to your overall body. And when I was stressed with that, and I thought I had like an infection, so I worked for a urologist, PRN, because I had to stop working for them since 14 years old. Started out with endometriosis. Yeah, I mean, I used to be really sick when I as a child. I've had like every childhood disease. I've had like pneumonia. I used to ache all the time. No one knew what was wrong with me. My mom would take me to the doctor. I was just a sickly child. I was like I was like skinny. I was like sticks and bones. I was really skinny. Of course, I picked up some pounds. I had some kids and whatever, but I was like sticks, and I was always sick, and I was aching and crying, hurting, everything. And I just continue on until what happened with my daughter from stress and that really brought the lupus on. And I thought I had an infection. I got an injection of some antibiotic, which is sulfur, which I put on my list that I am allergic to sulfur. I got the injection of sulfur. Did not realize that people with lupus really shouldn't um, take sulfur because it can bring you on a flare up. So I make sure I put that on my drug allergies. Don't give me anything with sulfur in it. So I got an injection of that, and I really was spiral out of control. I mean, everything that you can imagine was going on with me. Everything. And I finally got to a point where I got to figure out what's going on with me. And I just started doing research, process eliminations on certain things, and it can be frustrating, depressing, because I was at a point of depression. I thought I was losing my mind. Oh my gosh. I thought I was actually losing my mind. Welcome. Actually thought I was going to lose my mind. But I kept pressing on. Hello, let me know who you are. And this is where I am today. I'm just trying to maintain, try not to overdo myself, try not to stress so much. Of course, we really can't get rid of stress, but it's all about how I process my stress, and just try to get myself together. But I'm at my brother's house now, so I'm sitting here doing nothing. Gonna get ready and go out in a minute and get me something to eat. Let me know who you are if you're still there. Just want to come on and chat. So while working as a lab tech, my joints hurt and I would walk or remember. I know. You see how you have to keep pushing. Thank you. You're so welcome. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you. I'm going to try to maybe come back on tonight, maybe once everyone maybe gets situated. Some people probably went to church or getting ready for the Super Bowl. I'm not, because I'm not going to watch it. My team is not playing. But so I may try to come back on later on tonight, and we can all chat. So try to come back later on if you can. So I'm going to get off right now. Yeah, I'm going to try that tonight. I'm going to go over to my parents' house for a little bit. But I'll try to get back on and talk with y'all again. So check back what time. So now it's like 2. So I am housebound. So You're housebound. Aw. So who's there with you? Who helps you when you're like that? You said you're housebound. Who helps you? Yeah. Okay, well that's good. Good you have someone there to help you. Good. Family, they are important. We really do need their help. But I'm going to come back on tonight, and I'm new to treatment with plaquenil. Oh, yeah, the P word. Yeah, I can't say plaquenil. Yeah. Thank God for my husband. Yeah. He helps out a lot. And my kids, my mom, they help. So, I'm going to come back on tonight. We're going to chit chat. Because I'm at my brother's house and he doesn't have a television. He doesn't live here that much, so he has a television. So I don't have a TV to watch. So I have no other choice but to come over here and talk to you all. But I will be back on hopefully today, hopefully tonight. Talk to you later. Take care of yourself, okay? Bye. Yes, stay encouraged. Like Layla T, stay encouraged. But I will come back on tonight, okay, guys? Bye.